A popular German publication recently claimed that the French president, the German chancellor, and the Italian prime minister came to Kyiv to persuade the Ukrainian president to renew talks with the Russian head of state. The publication notes that all the statements were made behind closed doors, and in exchange for this, the Western leaders will support Ukraine in its aspiration to become a member of the EU. The economic damage their countries are suffering as a result of the war is getting bigger and harder to compensate. Economic growth has slowed sharply and inflation has reached record levels, the publication explains the position of EU leaders. In addition to the leaders of France, Germany, and Italy, Romanian President Klaus Iohannis also visited Kyiv. At the press conference after the talks, Emmanuel Macron said that all 4 European leaders supported the idea of granting Ukraine immediate candidate status. Olaf Scholz said that for Ukraine to join, the prerequisites for democracy and the rule of law must be met. Although all 3 countries provided weapons to protect Ukraine from Russia, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has made no secret that he believes they are not doing enough. He was particularly critical of Scholz and Macron, suggesting that both leaders were trying to placate Russian President Vladimir Putin. Scholz and his government should not balance between Ukraine and the Russian Federation, but decide what is a priority for them, Zelensky said. Zelensky is also unhappy with Macron. The French president tried to present himself as both an ally of Ukraine and an honest broker with Russia. The Ukrainian president said, "To be a leader, you don't have to think of yourself as a leader, you have to act as a leader." Many leaders and ordinary people in the Baltic and Central European countries controlled by Moscow during the Cold War believe that Putin understands only force, and find attempts by Macron and others to continue negotiations with Putin after his invasion unacceptable. In the short term, Europe and its leaders need peace to avoid a downward economic spiral. Rising energy prices are causing resentment among voters. But in the long term, Europe needs a reaffirmation of the values of freedom and peace that have served it well since 1945, enshrined by NATO and the European Union. Before the visit, Oleksiy Arestovich, an advisor to Ukraine's president, told the popular German daily Bild that he was concerned that European leaders would come to Kyiv with the words, "We need to end the war that is causing food problems," and "We need Putin to save face."